I'll tell you the story of how I got here. I'm guessing you like stories. That is why you're here, after all. Have a seat. It's not a long story, but you might as well be comfortable. I've always been a little greedy. I think we all are, if we're honest with ourselves. So I had an idea how to get quite a bit of money with very little risk, as far as I could see. Turns out I was wrong about that. When I said there was no risk, I meant for me, of course. I don't care if some average Joe goes to jail for a couple of years. So then I needed a fall guy, a scapegoat. About a year ago, an employee of mine had hired a private detective to find out if his wife was cheating or not. Turns out she wasn't. She was into witchcraft, going to seances or some shit. But the detective was good. He recommended him. I looked into him. He had a reputation for being a little unorthodox, but largely competent and quite ingenious at times. You might think this would give me pause, since I'm looking for a scapegoat, but I didn't want a bungling oaf. I felt that would be a red flag for investigators. So I arranged a meeting at the beach. Chester Felix Carlisle.
Think they used over-under stitching on that ball, kind of got away from me. You must be Mr. Tupper.
Please call me Sterling, and you must be Chester Carlisle.
Please call me Felix. Only my mom called me Chester. I never have been able to break for that habit.
Of course, but if you don't mind my asking, why Felix when your first name is Chester?
No, not at all. It's a question I get quite a bit. My grandfather always kind of had a fondness for the cat, the cartoon cat, Felix. He even pushed for me to be named after him, but that didn't take. He just kind of took to calling me that all the time. I was really fond of my grandfather, so I just kind of went with it and it stuck. Since you bring it up, you have kind of a unique name.
Yes, and recognizable. My grandfather revolutionized the plastic storage container industry. Earl Tupper, founder of Tupperware.
I'd wondered if that's what it was. I'm sure you get that all the time yourself.
Often enough, I suppose. But I did not ask you here to discuss our family histories. I asked you here on the recommendation of George Pryor.
Oh yeah, of course, George. I'd love to thank him for the good word. Poor guy. Nasty business that ended up being. Anyway, what can I help you with, Mr. Sterling?
Recently, 2 nights ago in fact, the most prized piece of my father's art collection went missing. It's a previously unknown Fabergé egg. Belonged to the favorite butler of the Tsar of Russia, Nicholas II. Worth about $26.5 million. Pretty sure it would bring more if I actually sold it.
You'll have to forgive me, but wow. Big case. Why would you need me, Mr. Tupper? You know, I'm sure you got the cops on it and they're taking care of everything.
Actually, I have not.
Sorry?
I'm a very private man, Felix. I don't like the police going through my house, my personal effects. After careful consideration, I've decided that I will go with you, a private detective, to handle the matter privately, discreetly. Should this, or you, fail, I'll take whatever information you've gathered and go to the authorities myself. I've done my research as best as I can on you, and I'm willing to gamble, for now anyway.
Well, I guess I should feel complimented here.
You'll have to forgive me again, but
Wow. I certainly feel compelled to take your case, Mr. Sterling.
so what's the reward for something like that?
Ah, yes, straight to the point. Very good then. If the matter can be handled privately and discreetly in a reasonable amount of time, this would be worth $4 million to me easily.
And I'm assuming there's no contract since the matter's private, discreet.
You have only my word, and a $50,000 retainer fee.
Mr. Tupper, I'll take the case.
So that's how it started. My plan was set in motion. But you know what they say about plans. It's a good way to give the man upstairs a laugh.